share it at the same time. Okay. Amazing. Amazing opportunities. Let's see if I can actually make a light better. Oh, this is better. Okay. All right, everyone. So I believe I am live. I'm going to double check real quick. Hi, everyone. Nadia is here, your health coach, and I'm checking the Natural Power business page just to make sure that my video is in there. And today we talk about the health of your environment. Yes, it is about environment, and it is about everything that is around you. So we're going to talk about the bigger picture to, let's say, just mid-picture, because everything around you is important. So I actually see myself. I'm going to turn it on for comments. Okay, very good. I'm seeing that you're seeing the light. Okay. And I am going to open up my Zoom. So I see myself on the Zoom, and I will see your comments inside Facebook group. All right, or the page. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Nadia Touch. I'm a health coach, and I help overwhelmed and overweight professionals to get off the weight loss roller coaster so they can become the role models they know that they are. I do it through a transformation of lifestyle and habit change through mindset, nutrition, fitness, and management. It's really the comprehensive 360-degree approach to your wellness. When you're healthy, everything else works. Your family works, your business works, because you have the full potential and full vitality of your own body, physical, emotional, mental, to take care of yourself and give to others. All right, folks. Well, if you like topics like this, today we're going to talk about the health of your environment, from the big picture to the small little me picture, from the point of what do we do for health of our environment, from health of everything that is around us, from the planet to the air we breathe, water we drink, products we use, people we talk to. It is a lot. But being a holistic coach, I feel it is really important to talk about each one of those aspects. So today we really covered just a little bit of everything, not much detail, but what I'm going to do is to send you the links that you can take on and do your deeper research. Okay, so I was saying if you like topics like this, didn't I? Changed my route. You can always subscribe to my newsletter, nadiataj.com/newsletter. On the top, you will see an option of subscribing to my Thursday newsletter. And on the bottom, you will see an option to subscribing to Wellness Center. It is for health and wellness subject, as well as Shaklee products. If you have your own independent distributor, please connect with them and ask them how to get to that newsletter. So let me see if I can find my video on Facebook real quick, since I've got two pieces of technology here. And let me see if I can find it real quick. Yes, Victoria, I am live. So this is a newsletter. Okay, very good. And also, if you prefer to receive videos at your own pace, I do have YouTube channel, which you can check out, subscribe, and every time video is uploaded, you will receive notification. It's Natural Power 100. So let me see if I can grab a quick link to the YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah, this link I did not prepare, but YouTube will be the Natural Power 100. I know we're all busy, so sometimes to watch the videos on your own is quite handy. Okay. All right, everyone. And last but not the least, we have our freshly made course for those who would like just to start with some guidance how to approach your wellness from the holistic point, where do I start? What are the first steps I go through to start in my wellness journey? So the baby steps is really our baby course because it's a new course, but it also shows step by step the 360-degree tour how to start on your wellness, from mindset to nutrition, fitness, and your management. The total time of your education is about 30 minutes, but it's really step by step how you really start. And maybe if you're already on your wellness journey and you're doing pretty well, this will be great to just double check and evaluate, okay, what are any missing gaps, anything I can uplift and upgrade for myself. All right, so the link is there, baby steps. And let's talk about the environment. When I was getting ready for this conversation, it seemed like when we talk about the environment, it might be just the planet that we are thinking about. Vika, the door is open and I'm actually live right now. And this is visible. If you don't mind, either close the door, be here, because everything I say right now, everybody is listening. Please do not mind to close the door. Thank you. That's what you got to do when you work from home. Vika, please. Because that's right in the middle and the door's open. Like literally, I'm sitting live right now and I'm saying that. Okay. Oh, well. Okay. Thank you, my dear. Gotta love the children. All right, folks. Okay, when you work from home, and that's what sometimes happens, especially if the door is behind you, but it is what it is. We all get that, isn't it? All right. Sometimes when we think about the wellness and the health, we think about just ourselves and our body, and our body does not live separately from the environment. Our body is directly connected where we are and who we talk to and what we use. Our body is directly connected with the planet we live in and how we use the resources of the planet and how we give back to the planet. With resources we use, including the products we use, the produce we grow and use, and also the community. I'm just kind of giving the holistic perspective of what I mean when I say the environment. Environment is everything that is around me, from immediate connection to my physical body to the universe. And it's interesting that we don't really realize, we think about, okay, I want to lose weight, I need to count some calories, so I'll go work out. But we are not thinking that even the products we are using, for example, cleaning products, the toxins in them, what we breathe in, damages the balance of our hormones, and it can promote or add to our weight gain. We don't realize that allergies, but I think recently the connection between environment and allergy has been more aware of. But if we have allergies, our immune system is compromised. So what is it that is compromising our immune system? Is it, right now we work from home, what kind of cleaning products are we using? Because we're sitting right now, not 80% anymore indoors as it used to be. You work indoors, you stay at home. We are indoors, so whatever we're using for our cleaning, and if it has toxins, it directly affects the physical body. Water we drink and the community we surround ourselves with. Everything is directly connecting with our physical, emotional, and mental body. Are you feeling that somewhere you are sensing you're off? Are there allergies that your body is experiencing? Do you feel I've been doing everything for weight loss and I just can't figure out what's not working? Do you feel that something is off in my body, but I'm really not sure? Maybe you have been switching to eating organic, using non-toxic products, and you feel like there's might be something else, maybe I'm missing something. So my invitation for you is to look at the environment. Don't you like how I spell this word? Pronounce. I know I pronounce it so uniquely. I just, yes. Think about it as everything from what I use for my body, produce products, all the way to what's in the bigger picture of my planet. Okay, I actually took a liberty and I want to share with you how to really see the big picture of why we want to think about helping the earth and helping each other and others at the same time. I know we have limited time, but I still feel this is such an important video to share. So please bear with me. I'm going to open it up and okay, here you go. So go ahead and take a look. I'm going to try to find where it is. Okay.
Wait for it on your.
Yeah, great. Go ahead, Bob. Bob, actually, Bob, I was have an opportunity to talk actually on Earth Day, about Shaklee and its environmental heritage. I mean, what better time? And Bob, you and I both grew up in the 1950s and the 1960s. You've got a few circles around the sun ahead of me, but we're pretty much contemporaries there. And we heard and saw and were influenced by many of the same environmental messages when we were growing up. I remember Silent Spring, the book Silent Spring. Here we go. Here we are. Rachel Carson. The time when we heard that the American bald eagle, the symbol of the United States, was an endangered species, and the California condor, which in this picture, it's a face only a mother could love, maybe, but if I have actually seen the California condors soaring up the face of the Grand Canyon, and I tell you, it takes your breath away, and I'm so glad they're still with us. We saw the oil tanker spills off the coast of France, off the coast of California at Santa Barbara. Next slide. Yeah, Santa Barbara, there we go. We had forests that were being destroyed by acid rain from the smokestack emission. There was deadly smog in London, where my mother lived, and in Los Angeles. There was a river in Ohio that set fire more than a dozen times. Our waters were so polluted. We had coal miners who were perishing in mining disasters and also dying from black lung. There was a collapse of fisheries around the world. George's Bank off the coast of New England. There was eutrophication of lakes from all the phosphates and the detergents that people were using.
Oh.
There was atmospheric testing of nuclear weapons, atomic bombs and hydrogen bombs being tested by multiple countries in the air that we breathe. And so I have to admit, by 1968, between the environmental news, the war in Vietnam, the assassinations of Dr. Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy, rioting across the country, tanks rolling through the streets of New Jersey, not just the environment, but the country itself seemed to be coming to pieces. And then, my heart flutters when I remember it. In December of 1968, we saw this image for the first time.
Okay, I think this is very self-explanatory. I'm going to stop right here. And what I'm going to do is to share this link with you folks. If you would like to hear more of this message, we're actually going to hear just a little more piece in this message, which I feel is very important. And if you would like to hear the entire message, I do taken the liberty of sharing this video. It is in Discover Shaklee Facebook group. I believe it's open group. Yes, it is a Shaklee talk for Beyond Organic Shaklee products. And because Shaklee is very environmentally, what will be the right sentence I'm looking for? We're so aware of environment and the planet and the clean products. And the Earth Day we celebrated on Wednesday, so this was devoted for the Project Planet conversation, and of course started with the environment, moved on to what products to use. If you have your representative, please do talk to your representative how you can help your family, help your health, and get involved. Why I'm sharing is because I really want everyone to be considering the big picture, why you must take care of the environment. From the bigger picture to your immediate environment. Again, as a holistic coach, I want to include all these aspects. But overall, why we're doing what we're doing? Because we want to help the planet and the earth be the healthier and happier and cleaner place. Isn't it? What's the point of living in a dirty planet that will not help us live longer? Okay. All right. And here's what we can do by really, it's amazing when you connect the pieces. How do I help myself? You can actually also help the planet at the same time. So I'm going to turn the same video. Hopefully I will find that segment pretty fast. That gives an example what one person at the time can do in the bigger picture of helping environment. And so think about when you watch this video, okay, what products am I using that actually I can switch to a better alternative, help myself and also help the environment, because there's so many alternatives now that it's just there's no excuse not to at least consider them. Okay, so let me go back to that video and please stay with me and watch why I am showing you this video. Okay, go back, and I did find it, but it's not as easy to find on the video. Okay, it's coming, it's coming. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see if I can.
So whole philosophy of
And again, I did post the link for you, so feel free to.
back to me that
To those type of situations with Shaklee
1 or 2 seconds.
across the country and Canada not long after that.
Right.
One of my favorite Shaklee environmental stories is Lake Kinesis. You know, it's a story that shows the power of a great product combined with a determined group of local citizens. So let's just take a moment and take a look at that.
there was a lake south of Rochester, New York, called Lake Kniskus. It's actually in a little village called Livonia, New York. And one of our distributors had come across someone in that area, and we got wind, it came back to me, that this wonderful lake was dying. In the process of discussion, this idea of using a phosphate-free product, which at that time was not a common thing. And so through a process of working with the University of the Geneseo State University, Buffalo State University, the state of New York, I went to Shaklee and I asked them if they wanted to participate in the ideal situation. There were 512 homes in Livonia, New York. If we could get every home using a biodegradable product, could we affect the end result and see a change in the lake. Shaklee agreed to it, the company. We got Boy Scouts to distribute to every home, 512 homes, boxes of Basic L. Every home in Livonia, New York used Shaklee products for that period of time. As they are using the product, and as within a very short period of time, and I happened to be there down at the lake when the scientists were looking for the microorganisms, and I don't know all the quite what they're looking for, but I remember them saying that. And they were very excited because it didn't take long to begin to see what they were looking for. And what they were looking for was life. And so that's how Lake Canisius got saved. That's how they've got a very beginnings of documentation. The other universities picked up on it. Eventually, it became a part of a tool that helped pass a law that banned phosphates in the state of New York.
There you go, the end of it.
Wow.
Yeah, indeed. Wow, it just blows my mind away when I see this video. That's what we can do as the community, one house at the time. It helps our own health and it helps our planet. This is my message for today. Let's jump in and break it down. What can we do to help ourselves and help the planet at the same time so we can live in a better place for ourselves and the generations to come and not be the last or maybe one more generation after us. May I start as a health coach and a psychology background? I want to start with the people that you surround yourself with. Yes, I know you might say, how is it connected with the environment? And I agree with you, it may seem a little off. And at the same time, what we do, how we love ourselves and love the planet and others has direct connection with our emotional health. What people, since we're talking about the environment, what people are around you, they really directly affect your emotional well-being. You probably heard an expression, you become an average of 5 people you talk the most with. Look around, who is affecting your thinking? Are those people who are draining your energy, or they're the people who are lifting you up? Just take it on. You may not agree, but just take it on and consider with me. Next is the environment where you are, is actually a physical environment. Look around where you're located, like right now. Is this environment drains you or uplifts you? In my personal, it's just sometimes funny to me. Dark furniture drains my energy. It's dark color. As much as I love oak wood and other darker colors, if I work in that environment, because it's so dark, I just can't do that. I had to change from the office to the bedroom because it's got lighter walls, and I actually can open the window and stare at the window while working. This is my physical environment that I choose to be in when I work for so many hours. Number 2, I am going quickly through the bullet points and you make your own points. And by the way, go ahead and comment for me. Okay, which one is like, oh, yeah, office I work in. Just put those keywords in the comments for me. What jumps at you from this conversation? So second point, think about the food you eat. And I'll just give you a quick concept. You heard it. Organic, non-organic. What do I eat? You don't have to eat everything organic. There's certain produce you don't have to buy organic, but most of it is preferably organic because those toxins that you are putting in your body directly affects your physical health. Your physical health affects your emotional health, etc., and the other way around. So to dive deeper into what organic, what not organic, I have a link for you to look into further. It is actually one of the live streams that I did just a few months ago. And I believe I actually name what produce to buy organic, what to buy, which one is okay to buy not organic. So you can take a look into this video. And of course, you can find more online resources. The overall concept, I believe, is Dirty Dozen Clean 15. Is that right? So yes, I just posted the link in here. Point number 3. Let's consider what products we use. I talk about personal care and skincare products, the actual products that we are putting on our skin, on our physical body. Again, if we use the products full of chemicals, price is important, but please think about the benefit you're giving to your body first, rather than the price, because the price, when you go to the doctor, you will have to pay that bill, whether you want it or not. Let's spend the money to buy and use services, products that are helping our body to be stronger, because the stronger you are, again, I will keep saying it, and healthier you are, you create the ripple effect of health and happiness in the world. Let's put and invest our finances in prevention and well care rather than sick care. Who is there with me? All right, use on nutrition. yes, okay. Grant, yes, I just put a link right on top of your comment, shopping organic or non-organic. Thank you so much for acknowledgement. And I know this is again a humongous topic. Okay, how do I choose the right personal and skincare products? So let me give you a summary, a brief summary of how to find what chemicals are not supposed to be in your products. So here's the link from healthline.com. Just zoom through the ingredients, look at the labels of your products, and make a decision. Okay. This is my life. I'm taking the liberty of saying, if you have an independent distributor from Shaklee Corporation, Shaklee does offer personal and skincare products that are highly quality, and you can ask us more details on what exactly it means. But that's how I'm switching my personal and skincare products. I do not want to have any chemicals that interfere with my hormones, with my bloodstream, with my emotions, because it's all connected. It is amazing how everything is connected. Maybe one step at the time. So that's why I'm giving you the small steps. Actually, what will be nice to do is to type those steps. Okay, the first step I mentioned is the community and the space. The next step I mentioned is the produce, which means organic, non-organic. The next step I'm mentioning is personal and skincare products. By the way, as soon as I upload this video on YouTube, everything will be there in the summary, so don't worry. And in the same step, I am going, since it's the products as well, I'm going to mention cleaning products. It's something we don't put on our skin, hopefully, but it is in our immediate environment. And have you ever walked in the store in the cleaning aisle? Some people still say, hey, it's a cleaning smell. I love this smell. But actually what you're smelling is the toxins and the chemicals. It's just because we are so culturally used to it. We've been grown to believe that the smell is clean, but the clean actually doesn't have a smell. So I just posted a link from a Cleveland clinic that you can look at, and again, go through the list of ingredients and look at the label of your products. Okay. Point number 4 or step. I will put it together, but again, it's 2 major areas here that will need to be broken down. But what do you drink? In the air you breathe. Clean water, when 80% of our body or blood is made of water. So we really want to make sure when we hydrate, we use clean, pure water. Whether it's a filter system in your house, whether it's a water pitcher that you purify your water, it's better to actually use filters than to buy bottled water. And again, when we're buying bottled water, all this plastic we are throwing away in the house, in the landfills. If you buy cleaning products, all these bottles we are throwing away. What if you buy non-organic concentrates and save thousands of bottles, not throwing them in the landfills? What if you buy a purifying system that you can save all these bottles from throwing away, and you also clean the water that you drink and the shower with? Air, if you have a good air purification system, it's great. Go out more, breathe fresh air. It also helps emotional health. Okay, so step 5. I am going to say it's our planet. It can be our community, it can be our city, it can be our country, and on the bigger scale, it's our planet. It's that big environment that is around us. When we really think of how can I not throw away all this plastic in the landfill? How can I recycle? How can I reuse? It's amazing. I'm so used to it. I reuse paper. If I print, at least I use it on both sides. I almost never throw away the clean side. I mean, if it's clean, why do I throw it away? So I just reuse it. Sometimes I look on the back, what was I doing? When was it? It's just interesting flashback to the past. But what can we do to help the environment on our local level? Okay, maybe it's more biking. Right now it's a great opportunity. If your work is close, maybe it's extra time and you can bike. Maybe it's, especially in our sewage system, we have so much oils and fats. Maybe it's better, rather than flush them in the sewage system, maybe it's better to actually use the trash can and discard that oil and fat, because it just sticks in the pipes. It just becomes a big pile of something you don't want to deal with in the future as well. So folks, those are 5 steps of helping creating the health of your environment by surrounding yourself, step number 1, with community of the people who help your energy and help the environment at the same time, and creating the physical environment where you work. Number 2 is what produce are you using to help your body. Number 3, what products are you using? Personal products, skincare products, cleaning products. Number 4 is water and air. How can you purify and clean? Number 5 is on a larger scale of everything around you. If I do one small step at the time, then it becomes just who I am and my habits again. We're talking about habits quite often. Then I can create myself as a healthy body, healthy me. I help my family with those habits. Then the family gives it to other generations. I give it to community, and we create a ripple effect of healthier world. Who is there with me? Folks, before we go, what speaks to you? Which one is your major appreciation from this conversation? Please let me know in the comments. I always read the comments. And again, our baby course, I can't stress it enough. Please do check it out and let me know how it lands on you. And especially if you know someone who needs that help, needs that guidance, how do I start? What are the steps? And if you already on the wellness journey, maybe you can take it and just double check, okay, how am I doing? Just reflect on what's already happening for you and see if there's any adjustments. So baby steps, let me type in real quick. And just to update you also what's going new with us, it's been quite a journey for this last 30 days. So baby steps is our recent baby online video training. It's about 30 minutes long total, but it's 4 pillars that you're learning, and it's a free mini course. The next step that is really one of the best courses is the Transformation Week. And you can find it all in nadiataj.com. Transformation Week is 7 video online trainings with worksheets. We are focusing on those pillars, just diving deeper into mindset, nutrition, fitness, and management. The next step, which can be taken separately as well, we are starting our next masterclass first Monday of May, 6-week masterclass. That's where you get everyday little tip to take on for the day. You get training and also live coaching sessions with me on a weekly basis. Isn't that amazing? And if you're really interested in, and I know some of you say, I just want one-on-one personal attention. I just kind of need connecting with what I need, like breathing in my own power and maybe some thoughts that I'm dealing with. Group is almost a little distracting to me, but I need to figure out my own self. One-on-one is the best way. So please connect with me, nadiataj@gmail.com, and let me know that this is something you want to do, and we'll definitely schedule success or discovery session to discover what it is, what stops you, slows you down, and how to move forward. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the community. Appreciate you being here.